Welcome back, Finca family. My name's Emma. I'm one of the owners of Tenerife Horse Rescue, and on this week's episode of Finca Life, I'm going to update on some of the animals, tell you what's happening over here, give you an update on Ava, and I'm also going to give you an update on the land campaign.
I'm Emma and this is Edu. We're the founders of Tenerife Horse Rescue.
We are a small non-profit, self-founded, eco-friendly animal sanctuary born in 2018. We are run by a great big family of volunteers.
And an even bigger animal family. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow our Finca Life adventures every week.
So while I'm here, I'm going to start with what's going on behind, and I think you can hear me without the generator too much. As you can see, the boys are working super hard, creating a new field shelter. Last weekend was incredibly windy and it just took the top right off of our old one, but it actually did us a favour because we've been needing to do that for a long time. We didn't really have the time to do it now, but you know, now is better than ever, I suppose. Now is better than ever. Now is the time because the wind told us to do it. So as you can see, they're maybe if we go a bit closer we can show a bit, but it's quite windy. They've cemented and dug in, putting the things which we had to block off of the horses. We've had bets on who's going to destroy the temporary fence first. Out of Fauno, Eric and Cadet. Amazingly none yet. But they're building in, and they're going to hopefully make the cover all the way across, because we had one in that corner and one in that corner before. This was actually only ever going to be temporary for training horses in, and it wasn't supposed to keep horses in, but then too many horses kept coming, and now we've admit defeat and we don't have the training space for horses, but we do have a bigger space, and now they need a bigger shelter. So that's what's happening there. This is Goofy. This is the last member of this is my entire mini pack, and Foxy. Well, Foxy's there, look. This is my little crowd of dogs that have chosen me. Oh my God. Right, my moment to get up. Oh, did I just get hit then by a dog? What's going on here? I felt it in my head. Okay, right, come with me dogs, calm down. That will be interesting. So actually I think I'm gonna go take them all for a run next door because, well, we can talk about the new land while we're there, but they absolutely love running. But I can tell you a bit about Goofy and why he's with us. You know, our sort of partner sanctuary, Ark Noah, and they've always overrun with dogs, and we always try to work together. They're the ones who help us with our cats and dogs. And they rescued Goofy, and he was really nervous in the shelter, and he was going to get sort of, well, it's hard to say because there's hundreds and millions of dogs that all need amazing homes, and there's loads of amazing dogs that they all want homes. But he was quite nervous in there, and he's got such an amazing personality, but if he just got lost in the shelter, he just gets forgotten about. And they said, well, give him a go, see if he comes out of his shell a bit here. And he has, as you can see. There he is, Goofy! And he's definitely come out of his shell, and he fits straight in here with Smeagol, they're best friends. So now he's one of us, aren't you, mate? You're one of us. While I'm here, I'm going to give you a quick update on Ava. This has been a real walkthrough of the finca today, just actually filling you in on everything as we're going on. So, as you can see, little Princess Ava is back. Ava! And she is back with her eye. I don't know if you know this, our followers on here have seen it. We've been updating on Facebook, but maybe not so much on YouTube. In the end, the eye specialist decided to just remove the outer layer, and there you go. As you can see, she still has her eye. Help yourself. And at the moment, we're still treating it every 4 hours with drops for the pain, and trying to recover it and see if we've got an option to save it. Every time I go near, she closes, so good girl. I'm going to show them your eye. but poor girl has limited eyesight in both eyes. So they wanted to do the very best to save her. So it's better to have limited eyesight in both rather than none in one eye. Sorry, did I make you jump? Hey, it's me. You go. So I just want to say a really big thank you to all the people who have sponsored Ava and helped towards this cost. We wouldn't have got here without you. And she really is the sweetest little pony. Everybody loves her. Everybody who's met her absolutely loves her. Anyone who hasn't met her should come and meet her, because you will fall in love with her, because she's incredibly cute and she's incredibly loving and friendly and sweet and just loves everyone. Amazing how much she loves humans and loves human attention, even though she's been through absolute hell. But we're still fighting, and hopefully we can keep updating you with some good news. And now I'm going to bring you back to the important topic that we have at the moment, which is this campaign. And there is a reason why I'm standing next to this very small sheep pen, and she has to pee on camera for you, is because this is not an appropriate place to keep sheep. It's not big enough, it's not enough space for them, there's nothing exhilarating, there's nothing, you know, it's not good enough for them, but it's the only thing we have. It's the only space we have. Hi, girlies. And that was big enough, this and them, they're both separate because they didn't know each other. We're actually going to try and introduce them soon, but they need a bigger space. So these are one of the groups of animals that once we get the new land are going to have a much bigger space. We are going to, I can show you from this viewpoint here. We are going to move around the animals a bit, and the first ones who are going to benefit are the sheep and the donkeys. The donkeys are, and Will. Oh no, you've got volunteers. So the donkeys, as you see, also have a really small space and they need a bigger space. So what we plan to do is move around some of the horses, and this level here we're going to open up, and this will be for the sheep, goats, the goats can stay there, they've got a nice spot. The sheep and donkeys, maybe if they get on well together, if not, but we're going to open this bit up, and then this whole level we can make for smaller animals. So yeah, that is the plan. That is the very, very first plan, is to make a better home for these guys, because this is just a messy, tiny paddock that was a makeshift because it was an emergency. And the donkeys also was a makeshift for an emergency. This was originally the sheep place, and then we couldn't put the donkeys in there, so the sheep got demoted again. And we plan to fix that very soon. So while the dogs are running around in the background, it's going to bring me back to talking about our campaign, because at the moment that really is the most important thing, and everything we're doing is sort of depending on this. Now, the last video I made last Saturday, I apologise that we put it out a bit too late. I have to keep watching because they're going to run behind me and they'll play for hours. So last Saturday, I apologise that we put the video out too late because we were so busy. I managed to explain a bit about why we need this land, why we need it now. And if you haven't seen it already, I mean, go back on there. I talked a lot on there and explain about why we need it. But there were some questions that did come up, and I want to answer those. And the one a few people have asked or said is that we're asking too much money, and that the land is asking too much money, and we're asking too much money from our people. Now, the first thing I want to point out, and I hope I made it clear in the previous video, and I'm going to do it again, is we do not expect to reach this huge amount of money by donations. We do not want to put this pressure on our regular followers and supporters. We absolutely love you guys. We could not be here without you, but we need you for the running of this place. It is not your responsibility, and we do not want to put that pressure on you to save this place and buy the neighbouring land. It's not possible, it's not realistic. We are never going to reach that just via donations. What we need is somebody an investor or a big company or a celebrity or an animal lover or somebody with disposable income that want to help animals and do it in a big style that they're able to, or someone that we can borrow get to a point where we can borrow the money. What I really want to make the point clear is that we are not going to risk getting the sanctuary in debt. We are not going to risk borrowing too much money that we can't afford to pay back, or putting pressure on our sponsors, our followers, and what we already have on our own charity and their own sanctuary. And we are absolutely not going to risk not having enough money to look after all the animals we have properly. Now, we work a lot with accountants, and we've spent a lot of time looking at numbers to find out exactly how much money we have to raise to get to a point of money where we can borrow, which would not put any risk on the sanctuary that we have now. And I know that people's concerns come from the heart, and they come from a really important place, because that's a very good point. We absolutely do not want to put any risk on what we have now, and because we're asking for such a huge amount of money, it looks like we could. I know we come across like a big bunch of hippies. That's something we get called quite regularly, but please rest assured that we are putting a lot of effort into this, a lot of work, and it's a lot deeper than it seems. We do not expect everyone to bail us out of this. We are not going to just put the pressure on. We have worked incredibly hard. We have worked with the numbers, with the accountants, and we promise that we've looked at all of the figures, and we just need to find that celebrity, CEO of a business, somebody who needs to improve their reputation by helping animals, somebody who it is not going to affect hugely, and take the pressure off of us, you guys, our sponsors, our followers, everything like this, who have brought us this far. So again, I'm going to leave you with the question: if you know of anyone that is possible to help us, that might be able to, or somebody that we could send our campaign to, any ideas, comment below. The last video, we got some amazing comments and amazing ideas, and we are looking into all of them. We're figuring out as we're going along. We've got amazing volunteers, but we don't know everything. We need your advice, we need your help, we need contacts, and we will continue to fight, and we continue to try. Something I said once was, if it's a huge ask and what we're trying to get, but if we don't try, no, let's put it better. We aren't going to lose anything if we try. The only thing is, we might get a bit of hate here and there, a bit of questions. That doesn't matter. But if we don't try, we risk losing a lot, which is the opportunity to grow and save and improve and secure the future of horses on this island. So we will continue in finca style, Tenerife Horse Rescue style. We will continue to try. We'll continue to fight till the very last second to try to get the land and improve their future. We have made big steps since last week. You can see all that about that on Facebook. You can follow on the fundraisers. We have made some amazing donations towards it. We have managed to borrow a bit of money, but we're still fighting and we're still trying, and I haven't got a huge update for you yet. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the questions. If you have any more, whether it's, worries, concerns, ideas, whatever, comment below, email below. My email address is below on these particular videos, because any help we can get. So thank you very much from me, the dogs, Tenerife Horse Rescue. Comment, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goofy! Guys, hello! Yeah, and should I take this moment to talk about Goofy? Introduce the new pack. Remember, this is Goofy! Right, guys, this is so loud. Yeah. Hey! Look at the view as well. Smiggle wants to look at the view. What do you think? There are lots of animals to chase. Debt that we can't get out of. We have put... Shall I hold that? Chewy! Chewy, you're too loud. Come sit with me while the faster dogs play without you. Come here. You can talk with me. This is Chewy. You're too loud. You're too loud. Chewy, right, you come. Okay. Chewy can't keep up with the little dogs, with the fast dogs. He's a bit too short and fat. So another question that we get asked, no, I don't know where I stopped or where the dogs got me.